It's our time, breathe it in. Worlds to change and worlds to win. Our turn coming through. Me and you, pal, me and you.
How did Stephen Sondheim and George Furth's musical Merrily, We Roll Along, one of the biggest ever flops on Broadway, become one of the biggest hits of the 2023-2024 Broadway season 40 years later? I had a chance to ask this of the director, Maria Friedman, at the Theatre World Awards this week. Her answer surprised me. She said basically, it started 30 years ago. But first, let's go back even further to 1934 with the original Merrily, We Roll Along, a play by George F. Kaufman and Moss Hart. It was about a man who had lost his youthful idealism and had an unusual structure of going back in time, starting from when he was a cynical adult and going back to his youth. Sondheim and George Furth adapted the play, kept the same name, made it a musical, and expanded it to 3 friends: Franklin, Charlie, and Mary. The show closed 12 days after it opened in 1981. More than a decade later, in 1992, a young actress named Maria Friedman was cast as Mary in a British production of Merrily, We Roll Along. And 2 decades after that, Maria Friedman decided to become a director. Her first project, Merrily, We Roll Along.
When my husband, who's actually standing over there behind me, told me that I should be a director. I had a 3-month break in between a contract, and I'd been asked to do something at a drama school called Central School of Speech and Drama.
A contract as what? To do what?
I was in between a TV series.
As an actress?
As an actress. I was in between a TV series as an actress, and I had a 3-month window, and I was asked to direct at Central School of Speech and Drama, and I had no idea what to do, and my husband said, do Merrily. I played Frank, you played Mary. If you get stuck, you can talk about it over dinner at night time. And it just was like something that felt so comfortable when I started doing it. All those years with brilliant directors directing me, something had gone in. Yeah, well, we did this in London and it won every award 11 years ago. And Steve saw that production and he chose that production to come here. So it certainly wasn't about him dying. I think it was about finding a brilliant cast, always. We have the most amazing cast in Jonathan Groff, Daniel Radcliffe and Lindsay Mendez, Katie Rose Clark, Reg Rogers and Crystal Joy Brown, and the myriad of talent on that. Casting it right is important, but I think more than anything, when it was first done, it was done with young people pretending to have had double divorces, lawyers, alcoholics, whatever. At the age of 19, no one's going to believe you. So casting the right age of people who could have had that experience was the key. And the second key was making it about Frank, so it's a memory piece, so that all roads lead to Frank. So we know who we're watching and why we're watching. Then we can identify with whoever we want. Really, it's the audiences are getting it. I mean, I'm terribly happy they caught up with the genius. I mean, it's like people have caught up with Steve and George. I played Mary back in 1992, where Steve and George came into the room and they used a group of British actors to sort of work out the version that I then went on to do. So I think I had first-hand information about how complex these characters are, how much laughter and love there is in this script. So when I kind of started to explore it, I worked with students trying to work out how to find the heartbeat of the piece. I had a shortcut into it because I'd already worked with them. I knew what it was about from them. I wasn't guessing. So I think it was a very fortuitous set of events that led me to being able to find my heartbeat in their story.